Showing you guys how to size your survival and cross beaded jump rope. These ropes are actually almost 11 feet long when you get them, so most of them you'll probably need to size them unless you're maybe 6 foot or over. But for those of us who are on the short side, we're going to be shortening up these ropes. So you're going to need some scissors and some kind of pointed object. I have a flathead screwdriver here, but you could use kind of anything that's got like a point on it. And please do be careful doing this, because you are going to need to be popping off this end cap here. You're going to put your sharp object in between this gap, and this little end cap here pops off. And I'm going to demonstrate that here. You kind of get it in that groove and you work it around, and as you work it around here, this little end cap pops off. Some of them are more difficult than others, but this one is pretty easy to go. So your little cap pops off there like that. You see these ropes are hollow, and then you can feed the rope through like that, and it's got some washers on the inside like that, that keeps the rope from pulling through the handle, and a knot here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this knot off, and now the rope can pull all the way off the handle like so, and I'm going to need to be taking about that much off of my rope. So I'm going to take these beads and I'm going to take them off the rope. You might want to kind of save them, because through time, through use, some of these might crack or break over time. So I would save these so you can always replace them. If you remember how these ropes were when we were kids, you know, you got that one rope that always had the broken pieces, and those are never fun. So I'm going to make sure I have enough room in here to kind of tie the rope. I'm going to take some more off. But because obviously I have to tie the rope out here, so I'm going to leave about that much. This might take some playing with, so always leave yourself more room than you think you need. So I'm going to leave that much for my knot. So I cut that extra bit off, and I'm going to actually feed it back into the handle like so. It should come out. And I'm going to put the washers back on. We're going to put the big one on. It came with 2 washers here. I'm going to put the big one on first, and then followed by the little one. Okay, and I'm going to tie it probably as far down as I can. Like that. Probably only need about 1 knot. And you can cut that extra bit off. I might leave it and just kind of stuff it back in there, because I can always adjust that if I really wanted to. If it was just a bit too short, I could take, you know, that maybe 1 or 2 inches, undo that knot, tie it up here, and I'd have that extra little bit of play. So if you don't want to cut it too short, it's always better to be a little bit too long than too short. So then you're going to take your end cap and you're just going to replace it back like that. Make sure it pops on real good and tight. And there you have it. That's how you size the Survival and Cross beaded jump rope. Hope you guys like it. Thanks.